Welcome everybody. It's good to see you. It's our third Ruby+AI Meetup. The first one was in Warsaw. The second one last week was in London. There was around 60 people in the beautiful fresh office. There was a lot of networking there and it was great. I really enjoyed that. There was only one talk will be the same today. So there was two other talks, one done by Yorick, the creator of Fast MCP Gem, and the second one was done by Sergey about TDD, test-driven development back on track. And we'll have recordings from that, so you can see it. You can follow us on Twitter, on LinkedIn, or join our Discord, and it will be there. Or, of course, on YouTube, where it will be posted. And this time we are in Berlin. Do you know that there was twice as many people on the waiting list, and still not a lot of people don't come and not give an opportunity to other people? But I see the potential of Berlin, so it's really, really great. Today we have two presentations, one by Pavel and the second by Chris. And I would like to thank you, Lufthansa, for everything what you are doing for the community. It's not the first meetup which you are organizing. And thank you, Stefan. It was really great. It was really smooth to organize with you that. So everything was like, yeah, let's do it. What do you need? And everything was really, really smoothly. I think it's a good time for you to tell a few words if you want, of course. Do you need a microphone?
Oh, no, I think it's fine. Impressed by your making a new slide for us, really nice. Yeah, hi, welcome everyone. My name is Stefan. I'm part of the engineering team of the Lufthansa Innovation Hub. We are, as the name suggests, the innovation unit of the Lufthansa Group, which is not only the Lufthansa airline, which you might know, but it's actually a couple of airlines, Swiss, Austrian, Eurowings, cargo shipments. I think we have 200-300 subsidiaries, so quite a big corporate group. Most of that is in Frankfurt and Munich and Switzerland and around Europe. We are here based in Berlin. And yeah, we mainly focus on trying out new business concepts, building prototypes for new products. For this, we love to use Ruby on Rails. We think it's the perfect framework to wrap a prototype, to have a single engineer build something end to end, especially when it's in a lean MVP state. So yeah, since 8-9 years, I think already, we build most of our applications with Ruby on Rails. Can be stuff that is mainly for passengers, customers, to be used in their daily activities. Can also be a lot of internal use tools that our colleagues use when handling an aircraft, forecasting demand for food and beverages on flight, accounting, financing tools, whatever internal tools, customer-facing tools. It's quite mixed. If something is really successful, we also love to make a spin-off and found new startups. I think we have 4 or 5 startups now that we founded. Then the team that starts these projects here, they go out as co-founder and get a majority stake in the company. Yeah, next to building apps, we also have like a startup gate program where we bring together startups and their technology and Lufthansa Group business units. So if you're working in a place that maybe has a technology or tool, my colleague told me like workflow automation is big at the moment, then we also try to facilitate bringing together your company with a specific project in Lufthansa as a pilot case, which can also be nice instead of building something ourselves. Yeah, that's already it for the small advertisement. Feel at home, help yourself with food and drinks. Enjoy the talks. I'm looking forward. And yeah, enjoy.
Thank you, Stefan. Who don't know that there is a meetup Rugby Meetup in Berlin. So everybody know who is attending regularly. So not that many. So I really convince you to attend. It's also a goal of Ruby Europe to bring people into the community. And the event is organized by Tobias. Tobias doing that 13 years. And how many generations of Ruby engineers was developed by his work. It's incredible. It's really, really nice work, and I'm surprised. You know, it's really, people say, there was one talk that making a meetup is quite not that difficult. But in my opinion, making meetups every month is really difficult because you have to think about the next meetup immediately after the previous one, because you have to collect speakers, you have to find a venue, you have to promote it well. So it's really difficult. So I would like to convince you to unite and join, attend those meetups, help them promote by reposting, by sharing the information about the meetup to your colleagues, to your friends, Ruby friends. It's really bring value, and I would like to also convince you to present. I was a guy, when we started the organizing meetups 3 years ago, I was like really stressed to go outside and make a welcome speech at least, and I pushed my friend, you go, I don't want to. I was paralyzed. So it's also develop your soft skills. And you can also help organize those meetups, because it's quite a difficult job. So if anyone would like to organize, you can contact Toby or me, and it will be great to see more co-organizers of that meetup. You can ask why meetups, why those small communities really are that important. I believe that it's really important because in those small groups, magic happens. So you can go really deep into the topic. You can think about some open source and work together per programming. You can find real friends because you meet every month for 3-4 hours. So you can go really deep with those connections. And those connections can help you find a job later, or maybe you will find your co-founder of your startup. So those connections are really important, and I love the sentence that the fastest way to change yourself is to hang out with people who are already the way you want to be. Yeah, it's done by Reid Hoffman. I'm Mariusz Kozieł. I am a CEO of Ruby+AI, the software agency from Poland, from Warsaw. We are Ruby and Ruby on Rails experts. We decided to return something into the community, and we started organizing meetups after the pandemic in Warsaw, and it was great. So I'm also an organizer of Ruby meetups in Warsaw, and it led us to organize a conference. Who have heard about Ruby Community Conference? Okay, I will be talking about that later, not now. I really like, because I was previously the CTO of Ruby+AI, and I like the comparison which my friends take, that we are degraded to be a CEO of the company, because when you are doing something technical, creative, and then you have to do all those, for some people boring, I enjoy it, things like marketing, sales, and people. So it's quite difficult, yeah. I'm also a founder of Ruby Europe. Ruby Europe is an organization which have two pillars, basically. So one pillar is unite, reactivate, and strengthen the community across Europe. And the second pillar is to bring Ruby engineers into the market. And I established that in Sarajevo on Euruco 2024, so last year. And we achieved some goals. For example, we activated community in Spain, Madrid, Valencia, and Barcelona. And they are still running. And there is also a successful story with Vienna RB. Currently we are working on this trip to bring Ruby+AI into more cities, to show the capabilities of Ruby+AI, to show that that Python is not the only option. So there are other tools and we can do it as well. Building with AI, so develop things using AI, but also integrate AI in your applications. And I believe that it's not, there are a lot of people who are still like arguing, I don't like it, it's take my joy, I don't want to do it with AI, but it's not a question, do you like it or not, it's happening and we have to adapt. We have collected all meetups in Europe, and we are trying to help organizers by creating a speakers exchange program, helping them promote and helping them find them venues, etc. We are also the second pillar, bringing new Ruby engineers into the market. We created the Ruby based on Ruby on Rails Academy, where people can start learning programming with Ruby. We have run this almost the same academy in Visuality 3 years ago. So we take the same, almost the same program, and we decided to run it. It's a difficult time for juniors, of course, but we are almost ready. Most likely we will run it next week. So if you have any friend who would like to learn Ruby, and you know that this person is a geek of IT geek, probably we again coming back to the model which was, I don't know, 20 years ago, that people was into IT and they go into programming. So it's again like that. So those people who really enjoy and know things about AI will be great here. So if you have anybody, please let us know. And if you know any company who would like to hire a junior, it's also really important to convince people to go into that kind of academy, to know that they will have any opportunities for their job. You can join our Discord. So there is no QR code for you. So you can join our Discord. We are trying to bring all community. The Discord is more like a aggregator. So of course there are other channels, Slack channels, Discords from the countries, but it's more like if you are searching for the conference or help or speakers and basically any discussion about Ruby you can find there. So I will convince you to join. Currently, we are also searching for more people to join our core team to push things forward. So if you are interested, you can write me on LinkedIn is the best way. Who is here because I wrote the direct messages? Oh, not that many. I'm surprised. So I sent so many messages to people, but not all of the people want to have me in contact, so I could have more. Yeah, so if you are interested to join Ruby Europe core team, please write to me.